waiting for me downstairs. Hold on a second. What? The wrong button again. Yeah. Bam! Boom. Bada boom. There you go. Bop. How is it this stuff is like... Oh, I'm getting close to level 3. Okay. Yeah, since when is the last time this guy ate or drank anything? Jesus Christ, I would be thirsty as hell right about now. Holy crap.
You're awake, Mr. Pierce. How do you feel?
Did I sleep long?
The day is only starting. It's fine.
How's our fugitive? Dr. Fuller hasn't reported your disappearance to the force, but that'll come soon.
Bradley?
Who else would it be?
Mr. Pierce, are you all right? You look like you saw a ghost.
There are things I can't explain.
Tell us. What happened?
Oh, I can't do it because of my professionalism in the occult? Ah, shit.
I met a Francis Sanders. You know him?
Of course, he's a patient. Or was. I haven't seen him since Dr. Fuller had him transferred to the basement.
He knew Sarah Hawkins. And that's what killed him.
What? How did he die?
I'm not sure I can explain it.
Tell me how Mr. Sanders died.
I didn't see what, but something was there with us.
Of what do you speak?
Sanders said it was Sarah Hawkins' visitor. He spoke of it like a living being.
Sarah Hawkins? Have I missed something here? This makes no sense. I don't see how it can help crack the Hawkins case.
You really think she's involved? How could she have murdered Mr. Sanders?
Francis Sanders mentioned Mrs. Hawkins just before dying. It's no coincidence.
You know, Francis Sanders was a well-known art collector. I guess you can still pay a visit to his wife, Irene Sanders.
An art collector, you say? That's probably how they met.
If you plan on having dinner at the Sanders household, please spare the widow the tale of her late husband's suffering.
I don't agree. She deserves the truth.
But that truth may be biased. We don't know the bottom of it.
You're right. Without a plausible explanation for what I saw, let's not jump to conclusions.
That seems wise indeed.
Very well. I'll go to see Francis's widow. Perhaps I'll find a link between her husband's death and Sarah Hawkins.
Don't end up in the hospital this time.
I'll do my best.
Let us go now and learn the truth about what's happening on this island.
The other night's events are still confused in my head.
I'm surprised you're alive to even remember it. If I had to choose to tell the lady the truth that her husband is dead, or tell her that, you know, like, she's gonna obviously ask, how did he die, and I don't have an explanation to how. That's gonna cause a lot of trouble. I'm gonna have a drink. Just having a drink will affect my destiny? I'm sorry, but he has not drank anything this entire time. He deserves at least one drink. Shit. It's not like this coffee cup can work.
What can I do for you, sir?
Mrs. Sanders? I'm a private detective. I must talk about your husband and his ties to Sarah Hawkins. Can I come in?
You may. However, before we go any further, please know that my husband died yesterday.
Oh,
That is
shit.
precisely what brings me here.
Well, look who's here.
Cat?
You know each other.
We met briefly. Time enough to iron out a few matters. The main thing is that we understood one another. The brave detective has a talent for sticking his nose into my business.
I bump into her every time I'm investigating someone's death.
It's a small island, Detective. My island. It's better that it's you bumping into me.
You're investigating Francis' death. Why? Who hired you?
I spoke to Francis before he died. His story suggests a link to a case I'm working on.
Well, since this business has got nothing to do with me, I'll be in your husband's office, Irene. We'll carry on later.
Very well, Miss Baker.
Hmm.
This way, Mr. Pierce. And do make yourself comfortable. It would seem that you have much to tell me.
Oh god, these paintings. Okay.
May I inquire as to when you had the opportunity to talk to my husband?
Yesterday, I met him at the hospital. He spoke to me about Sarah Hawkins.
Oh, of course he spoke to you about her. That's all he talked about. Sarah Hawkins and her paintings. Please forgive my tone. The fact is that I have not been allowed to see him since he was interned. You,
Oh,
on
shit.
the other hand, a perfect stranger, were able to see him and even talk with him the day he died. How was he? Were you present when he had this attack? What happened?
Hmm. He died screaming reports. No. I was no longer there when it happened. I feel... Hmm. I'm gonna
What
try it.
happened to your husband is terrible, Mrs. Sanders. But from what I saw, it was inevitable. The man I met yesterday had lost his reason. He suffers no longer, if you would allow me such a platitude.
Of course. Thank you for your kind words. Nobody in that hospital would have deigned to speak them to me. However, it will require more than that to soothe my mind. I need to
Of course.
understand. How could this happen? In a reputed institute? And right before your eyes? Did you not do anything to help him?
Hold to test eloquence. Hmm. Fuller?
It's terrible what happened to your husband, but I had nothing to do with it. I was injured, and I came across him in the hospital, quite by chance.
Injured? Well, I'm delighted to see you in such fine fettle, Detective. Not everybody enjoyed such a prompt recovery.
I suppose Fuller does do miracles now and again.
Luck is obviously very kind to you. Oh, I'm tired, Mr. Pierce. I would be grateful if you could tell me what you expect of me, and then leave.
Did your husband talk to you about Sarah Hawkins' visitor? A shambler, to use his precise terms.
Well, you can't imagine that's all he talked about. It's exhibited at the center of the gallery. No better place for the painting that endowed him with the privilege of such a shameful and miserable end to his life.
Hold on. The Shambler is a painting by Sarah Hawkins.
Who else to paint such horrors? Take a look for yourself, if you feel so inclined.
It is my only lead at this stage. I suppose I have nothing to lose.
Then you have paid no heed. For my part, I refuse to set foot in that gallery again. But if you're so eager to see it...
Thank you, Mrs. Sanders. I won't be long.
Poor lady. I couldn't bear to, like, you know, force that type of shit down on her, you know? Although I am curious.
Did she really care for him after all?
Dear Madam, I acknowledge receipt of the letter in which you demand the body of your deceased husband. I am sorry to inform you that I cannot agree to return his body to you at the moment of his interment. You sign a discharge allowing me to dispose of his body as I see fit. I extend my deepest condolences to you, Tom Fuller. You bitch! Yeah, of course she did care. She wanted to give him a proper burial, and this motherfucker won't even give it to her. Her own husband.
The day the Shambler came into the Sanders' lives.
Photographs of Sarah Hawkins next to the Sander. Huh. What? She's right here.
A house of artists. A house of artists.
Okay. What am I looking for? Tea?
Frances Sanders and Sarah Hawkins were close. Friends, even?
Maybe more. Hell, her husband was quite an asshole from what I understand so far. Huh?
Sanders' accession register. He wrote beside the Shambler. Finally. What did Sarah Hawkins fear so much that she didn't want to sell the painting?
Alright. Can I knock? Okay, I can't go in there. Hello.
He finally won. Was Sanders aware of his imminent doom? He didn't want Sanders to have the painting. She must have felt devastated. Was she jealous of Sarah Hawkins?
She might be. Oh.
The Shambler.
Okay.
I need to see it.
What the fuck? Toma Book of Medicine. Okay, that's another upgrade I needed. Holy shit. Like, can I go in here and look around a bit? Just kind of snoop around. Nice clock. Little furnace. Is that a chimera? Of course, it's locked.
Let's see what this cylinder has to say once it's inserted in a phonograph.
Irene, I made a mistake. I fear that it might be too late for me. Nobody should answer, except to burn everything. I never had the courage. Pay somebody to do it. It's inside my head. I see him behind my eyelids each time I shut my eyes. I can't take anymore. I can't hold it back. Forgive me.
Oh my god.
Accursed gallery. Those accursed paintings, that accursed Sarah.
Holy crap. I'm so sorry for your loss. That's horrible, man. Even his last words to her were like out of fear. I can't go in there, okay? Still, this painting must have done something horrible to him. The question is what? I'm gonna ask her.
That's twice you've stepped on my toes, Detective. Try not to make a habit of it.
I've got a
course
lot
not.
of bad habits.
Some can be more fatal than others. What have you come looking for in this gallery?
Tell her the truth. See, I got to verify the paintings for a buyer? No. I'm not here to create problems for you. Another painting by Sarah Hawkins. It's none of your bit. No.
I have a well-off client in Boston who heard about the death of Francis Sanders and wanted me to size up his estate before making an offer to his widow.
Perfect, Detective. The pretext? The body language? I would have bought it if it was the first time I'd seen your face. You're a good talker, Pierce. Your story will do for the moment.
And you? What brings you to the Sanders home?
I'm here on business. Irene asked me to liquidate all these paintings. She doesn't intend to hang around here for long.
Why you?
Believe it or not, there aren't many collectors on Darkwater. It needs someone with a network and a means of transport to the mainland. A choice that comes down to Fitzroy and me. And I'm far more pleasant, wouldn't you say?
I would say, wait.
Not now, sweetheart. I'd like to read this without some snoop looking over my shoulder.
A strange Amerindian pendant. I could use one of those.
Sleeping pills, huh? Why would you read the book? Malleus Beastorium, Volume 2. It is a kind of encyclopedia of monstrous and unknown creatures. I'm beginning to believe that they exist. Whoa! Jesus Christ. That actually gave me a bit of a scare. Questions about medicine. Key to Sanders Gallery. Okay, so I need to come in here.
Another volume of the Reverend's wife's diary.
This volume spends some time on the Reverend's Liquid's community. His wife expresses her worries about the strange dream that the Reverend's congregation are having since their arrival on this island. Some members of the community, her husband included, began to speak of their vision. As a messenger sent by God, she is scared that they will suffer the same fate as the lost tribe?
Strange. For months, Sarah Hawkins refused to part with her painting, to finally give it away for nothing.
Dear Francis, I beg you to give up all hope of ever owning this accursed painting. If our friendship has any meaning for you, please spare me the weight of guilt. I cannot be the architect of your fall. I beg you, my dear friend, forget the shambler. Your friend, Sarah Hawkins. So she knew the whale and the cod? So she knew that this this picture probably would be his end. Holy shit, you guys collect some crap. What are they collecting in here? Hey. There's a lot of weird statues and shit. There's a lot of daggers, knives.
These artifacts date from pre-Columbian times. These artifacts date from pre-Columbian times.
Why would someone want this type of stuff?
The public entrance to the gallery.
Oh, I bet you could hide in there. What the? There's like some kind of golden writing on this one. And it's the same as these.
Why was he so interested in old weapons?
Maybe he had some kind of obsession with like monsters and shit. But why would he collect all this? Oh, lantern fuel. I never use it. Oh, that's probably it in the end of the hallway there. He's got a lot of shit. Jesus, he even has a giant... You know, that head kind of looks like one of the heads from Devil May Cry 2. Those, like, 3 heads that merge into one and then they become separate, and it's like ice, fire, and lightning.
The man transforms an entire wing of his manor into an art gallery.
Oh my god, it's a lot of fallen angel shit. Yep, more oil. And this is this it? Hello, what's this?
Is this dagger part of Sanders' collection, or was he seeking to acquire it?
I think I saw that one before. Wait a minute, wait a minute. That... Why is there like blood on this thing? That dagger was over here, wasn't it? Nope. Nope, ain't any of these ones. So was it over here? Hold on a second. Right. What? Dimensional Shambler comes from a dark and inhospitable dimension where the rarity of food sources keep it in a state of permanent starvation. This is why it is in a constant state of readiness to travel to other dimensions in order to feed on inhabitants. Make sure you never weaken the veil of your dimension Otherwise, you risk attracting this very dangerous creature. Should this happen, you just have to lay eyes upon it for it... Wait. You have to lay eyes upon it for it being to anchor itself in your dimension and to allow it to rip you open with its claws. Extract, taken from the Molas Beastrum. Okay, so it's from that book. Okay. It kind of looks like the one in that painting. What was that picture? There it is. It's that dagger. It's not that one. That looks like it's it. That's definitely it, I think. So I gotta remember it's on this left side over here. But why would he have a picture of it on the ground behind the Shambler picture? Oh shit. Oh shit, it's actually... It has no eyes? Oh, fuck.
What the hell was that?
Oh shit, oh shit. I'm dead, Hi!